my summer fun pop of color, glossy lips, dewy skin.
Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
Hi guys, it's Mari. So today I felt the need to try to do a get ready with me chit chat. Now in the past and in the history of me doing YouTube, I've learned that get ready with me chit chats is not my strength. It is so hard for me to focus on doing my makeup and my hair and talk about something completely different all at the same time. All right, so with this makeup look, I'm going to start off with my brows first. For me, doing my brows sets my whole makeup look. For my brow products, I always use Anastasia Beverly Hills. I also use the brush that is a part of the pomade line. So this is medium brown brow dip pomade. Here's the brush with the spoolie at the end. I use MAC's NC45 Studio Finish Concealer to clean up underneath my brows, along with a MAC brush. This one here, this is, I normally have the numbers on here. Oh, this is a 208S. This is the MAC concealer brush, Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade brush. And then, not all the time, but sometimes if I'm going to be outside and I know it's humid and I want my brows to stay in place, then I use this CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow in the color Rich Brown. It's a brow gel. I don't know if it's a brow gel or just like a brow tint, but whatever it is, it does kind of keep them in place. Okay, so now that I've told y'all what I'm going to do for my brows, then I can move on to the discussion that I wanted to share with you guys. So here's me weighing my options. The current school that my kids attend, they start school August 17th. My district that I work for starts school August 24th. So I have to make a decision tomorrow if I want my kids to stay in their current school and if they're going to start online or start face-to-face. Now, the district that I work at, I have up until the end of the month, July 30th, to make a decision if I'm going to put them in there and face-to-face or start online.
Don't say you can't, 'cause you can. Stop worrying. Try to forgive, 'cause we all are suffering. Don't let them get in your head. Don't let them win, no. You're trying hard to pursue a dream that's not your own. Don't care about what they expect you to be, 'cause when you find out what that truly means, wherever you are, you still feel alone. Always afraid of the unknown, 'cause we are not alright. Alright. Stuck in your head, saying can't find a way out. Way out. Don't close your eyes, 'cause we are not alright. Alright. Stuck in your head, saying can't find a way out. Way out. Don't close your eyes, 'cause
So now that I kind of told you guys what is the problem, one, I have to decide if I want to put my kids in a new school district during the time of craziness. The second being, am I going to choose online or face-to-face interaction? Foundation that I use is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen. This is in the color Seashells Medium Dark 2. I recently ordered a new one of these. This is my favorite. I probably would never switch unless I have to. So I literally do 2 streaks down my chin, and I take, where's the brush? I think this is an e.l.f. This is another e.l.f. This was like a condensed concealer brush, and I don't wet it. I don't have time for all of that in the morning. I literally just do strokes down like this. So back to the school. If I keep my kids in a school district that they are already in, I already know the principal, the staff, the teachers. I know the pace of the school. I know what resources the school is using. I know everything about the school because my kid's been going there. Well, the oldest child really has been going there since kindergarten. So he's been there for a minute. And it is what it is. Another problem that I'm facing with that school right now is that because of the whole COVID stuff, this school does not have all the funding to make that one-on-one student with technology interaction possible. They don't have all the resources to provide at-home special needs services, and they don't have their after-school care. If I did send my kids face-to-face, they would need after-school care because I get out of work after they get out of school. So the time school is over, I'm still at work, so I have to pay for after-school care, which is ridiculously expensive, okay? The program that they're using is so ridiculous. I am just like, that's a whole check. Like, I cannot fathom spending the amount of money that they are charging this year for after school care through the program that they're using is extortion, and it is inhumane. And I'm just saying, we're not taking care of little babies. These elementary kids can take care of themselves, especially the stuff that I've seen what the kids do. It's like, y'all not even, I'm gonna keep this positive. In the meantime, I'm using my MICROSMOOTH face powder from Sephora in the color Deep with this Coastal Scents flat top kabuki brush to set my foundation. So, anywho, like I was saying, that is their current school district. Now, if I send them to my school where I work at district, I would not have to pay for after school care. I would only pay for morning care, which is a whole lot cheaper, ridiculously cheaper, because I get employee discount. I don't have to pay for after school care because I get out of school before them, which would also give me about an hour and a half of free time to do whatever I need to do before I need to pick up the kids. They have abundant amount of resources to spend on the special education department, period. Okay, they are able to provide that one-to-one ratio with technology for their students, just in case we have to do online studying as well. All right, sorry for the interruption. My mom was calling, my husband was calling, and FedEx came banging on the door like the police. So, I don't know where I was. I know I was getting ready to do my bronzer / contour. All right, so I think what I'm going to do today is contour my forehead but bronze my cheeks so that you guys can see the difference in the color. So for contour, I'm using this blush called Blunt from MAC, and I'm using this Real Techniques brush. This is the Expert Face brush. So I just tap it in here, or swirl, tap it off, and I tap it on my forehead, just right here, right? You can already see that I'm getting a little bit of contour. And sometimes I go right here in the temples. I don't know why, I just like to do that. And I keep on pressing to make sure everything is really even. So I literally try to just get like a little circle of non-contoured area. So I use this Bobbi Brown powder brush, and I'm going to use the Fenty Cocoa Mommy to bronze my cheeks. So the district that I work in, one of the cons for the school is that when I was going to sign up or go to see if I can get a tour of the school, is when I got back from spring break, which was like March 9th. And that's when the whole schools and everything shut down, right? So I could not go tour the school at all. And which is a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and take my powder brush for my foundation and just go over that, go over everything. The problem with that is that I never got to see inside the school. I never got to meet the principal. I never got to talk to the staff. I don't know nothing. I don't know if the school were uniform or not. I don't know. I never got to ask questions about the special education department. You know, when you have special needs students, you need to ask about the services. What kind of services do you have? What kind of 504 accommodations, modifications do you offer? How many minutes? How many hours? Is it small group? Are you having in-class support teachers work with that student? Are they getting pulled out one-on-one? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot that goes into having kids that have special needs. You just don't throw them in there and see how it goes like regular kids. You know what I'm saying? So I never got to do that. So if I choose to send my kids to my district, I literally will be just throwing them in there and hoping for the best. The bad thing is, well, the bad and the good thing is that the school has really high testing numbers. Like they are like their standardized tests, like the MAP test and things like that. The numbers is high. The school has really great ratings, and that's why a lot of parents move to this particular district and city to go to this particular school. The flip side of that is that when you look up the reviews on the school, although the education part is off the charts, the bullying, discipline, that is high. You want that to be low. That is like, it's a lot. And the school has also had 2 incidents between a student and an adult. Now with me now, this is elementary, like kindergarten through 5th grade. So there has been altercations between a full-size adult and a little child who's no older than being able to be in 5th grade. And so that worries me. As of right now, my kids have never had any type of behavior problems with any students. They've always been very liked, very fond of. People always know them. They always talk to them. At the same time, that scares me because my kids are very timid. I'm gonna be here to fight your battles as long as I can. Now, when I'm not here to do that, then you're on your own. You're gonna figure it out. Until then, I'm not about to just let my kid go get his ass beat and then try to have a discussion about it. Like, that's not gonna happen for me. Like, it's not gonna happen for me. Like, all right, so I did just fall off on a tangent. So now that I'm all dialed up, bronzed, and contoured, we have to work on these eyes. So I think today I'm gonna take some of this, right? And I'm gonna put that in my crease. And by the way, you guys, I am horrible when it comes to putting on eyeshadows. I just put it on and I try to bring it up to fan it out. Now I know this may be a lot of red going on for some people, but that's just how I am. That's just me. Now I'm gonna take my saddle that I hit pan on, right? And I'm just gonna go on top of that and try to go over some of that red. So now I have this fluffy, big eyeshadow brush. And I'm gonna take that over saddle, which has a little shimmer in it, just a little, because I don't like full-blown color like that. I'm just not into color eyeshadows anymore. So I just like to pat it in. All right, that's good enough. So now that I have my eyeshadow on, I have eyeliner. So what I've been doing in this summer is adding a pop of color, but as of right now, I'm going to add some black, which is a liquid liner that I got from Sephora. Now when it comes to liquid liner, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm sorry, I can't tell you how to put it on, because I swear to God, every time I try to put on my liquid eyeliner, one of them is at a 45-degree angle, the other one is at a 90-degree angle, and it's just a hot mess, and it irritates the heck out of me. So I'm just going to roll with it. So I try to start in the corner of my eye and pull it straight out. Let me turn this way. Dang. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? They're not always even.
Don't say you can't, 'cause you can. Stop worrying. Try to forgive, 'cause we all are suffering. Yeah. Don't let him get in your head.
Alright, so this color right here, this is another liquid liner. This is by Jafra Cosmetics. My mother sells Jafra Cosmetics, so this is why I have this liner. And I'm going to try to put this on top of the black.
What they expect you to be, 'cause when you find out what that truly means, wherever you are, you still feel alone, always afraid of the unknown. 'Cause
I'm going to put on some mascara. This is the Great Lash by Maybelline, the pink and green. So now that I gave you guys basically what is going on, what's been bothering me, and the decision I have to make literally within a couple of days, what is your thoughts? What is your opinions? I don't know if I explained it adequately enough for everybody. That was before I knew about getting an iPad and keyboard and typing everything that was said. So when I do my mascara, I kind of do my mascara off to the side for like that foxy look. I like when my eyelashes go off to the side. I'm going to take this black liner by Rimmel and put it in my waterline.
in your head, don't let them win. No.
Alright, so now I'm going to move on to blush. I'm going to be using this blush by Sephora. This is Peach Blossom number 2 with this Real Techniques blush brush. And I just tap it in there like this because it is double color. So I want to make sure I get all the colors. I'll go over my nose. For highlighter, I'm going to be using this Bobbi Brown in Bronze Glow and another Real Techniques brush. The name is off of this one because I use it that much. I just swirl in my highlighter, tap it off, and I go at an angle. And I kind of get up in my brow right here. That's it. So tap, start at my brow bone, and I'm gonna go over my liner and stop at my cheek, right? And then I take the rest of that and I go right here. I don't come down my nose because when you put highlighter on texture, it emphasizes your imperfections. So if you don't want to see your imperfections, then don't put the highlighter on top. So that is why I don't come further down. That's why I start up in the brow bone area. So like a baby C, like a cursive C. And I go right here. Because if I come anywhere right here, I have lots of texture. Okay. On a real note, I have whiteheads on top of my nose, which gives the illusion of texture, so I'm not going to highlight the whiteheads sitting on top of my nose, okay? Sometimes I do over my Cupid's bow. I don't have time for that right now. Alright, so now that my highlighter is on, I do go in with powder brush, and I like to press that in, because I don't want it to be super bling bling. I like mine to be kind of seen within. So I just press that in. I press everything in. And then I'm gonna move on to my lips. So I need to go wipe this stuff off my lips. So I have Fenty Beauty Bomb Gloss in Diamond Milk. I have a Rimmel lip liner in Coffee Bean. And then I have the Bite Beauty in the color Amaretto. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips.
Don't care about what they expect you to be, 'cause when you find out what that truly means, wherever you are.
So if you want that bread's look, then you gotta put the lines in your lips. Bite Beauty. And then I'm going to take Diamond Milk and put on top. Why is it every time you put on makeup, your nose runs, itch, you sneeze, or something gets in your eye? It irritates the heck out of me. I can't take it. I don't understand. Alright, so now that my face is already done, if this was the winter time, I would add this. Honestly, I really don't need my makeup to be any more dewy, but this is the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray, and you only need a little bit. That's it, because I will get greasy. Hair time. So this is a old, crusty, rusty, dusty wash and go. I don't know what happened. My wash and go didn't turn. The product that I use is not strong enough for the summertime, so I think what I'm going to do is end up using it, saving it, and use it for the winter time, because right now, like literally this is like day 3 and it's so puffy. Alright, so now that you guys kind of have heard what is going on, then even, you know what's so crazy? The fact that I'm even talking to the camera about it, I feel like I'm venting, trying to make a decision, and I'm still confused on what to do. Alright, so all I did was just take the clip, gather my hair at the top, and put the big jumbo clip in, so I kind of have like a curly pompadour that is not a pompadour. So I have the Silk Elements Mega Silk Extra Strength Edge Control and a toothbrush that is for my hair. This is actually a Pandora jewelry bracelet brush, but I use it for my edges and because it's soft. And I'm just going to so effortlessly brush my edges down or where I want to go. I really do like this edge control. However, if you put too much in the winter time, or if you go in AC, it gets white. So then I'm just gonna do this side. You get a lot of buildup, is what I'm trying to say, is you get a lot of edge buildup, edge control buildup. However, for the most part, it does its job. So I just, you know, kind of put the hairs where it wants to go. I don't really need to worry about right here, but I'm gonna do this side just because. Why not? All right, so here's where bobby pins come in play. So pieces like this, I kind of just pin it like that. So and I think I am done. I'm all set. This is my look. This is my summer fun pop of color, glossy lips, dewy skin, and I really do like playing with liner. So anytime I add any type of color or I want to do something a little bit more like just a little you know, I love it. It looks so bomb. So I hope you guys at least go ahead and try out add a little bit of liquid eyeliner, like a pop of color to your already existing wing liner if you do that. If not, you can always do the classic, add a little pop of color to the bottom. Y'all, like I said, I've never been so lost, unsure about life decisions, and whatever decision I make is going to impact my children. Thank you for taking this journey with me, walking with me, listening to all the chaos and everything with me. I appreciate it. I love you. Make sure you like this video up because it helps. Share, comment, subscribe, and do all that jazz. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.